Hello, it's Noir Vortex here. I'm just going to do a bit of a video for a while. So I did the Ludum Dare game jam where I made a game called Shroom Hunter, which I was pretty happy with. It's basically like it's basically a shooting game where you have to collect 20 mushrooms basically in a magical kingdom. What I'm wanting to do now is expand on the concept and add in some different enemies first. The zombie AI seems to be a bit broken on Game Guru at present. I'm not sure if this is my mistake or a problem with the engine at the minute, so I'm going to slightly change some of the concept from zombies to, I think, either wizards or probably, so I'm just going around and deleting some of the enemies at the minute. I mean, as you can see, the waypoints are in here, so I'm not really sure what I've done wrong for it to break, but it definitely does. I think the zombies in general in this game, with the standard artificial intelligence anyway, are a bit broke. And I don't know, I think in a way, as good as zombies were in the original 6-hour version of Devd, I kind of want to change the concept a bit, because this is basically what I want to do now, is turn this into a bit more of a fully featured game. So probably 3 or 4 or 5 even levels of gameplay. I'm going to make this a game that I will charge for on itch.io. Not much, probably about £3.50, £4, because it'll be a short game, but just expanding on the concept is the aim. So I've already got this first level done, and everything's in place there, so it'd just be a case of basically replicating this, changing the maps, keeping the same scripts in, for example for the mushrooms, and then yeah, so it wouldn't be that difficult. So I'm just going, what I'm doing at the minute is just deleting all the original enemies I had in. I'm going to see if I can test out with a different enemy. So I'm going to go for a fantasy enemy, I think. I'm going for assassins and wizards probably. Just to see if the AI breaks or not. I've changed the default weapon as well. I got some feedback from people to say they really liked, or one guy certainly said, as soon as he found the crossbow, that it actually enhanced the gameplay for him. So I'm just going to switch some of these around as well, and I'm just going to check that they work still, alright? Because I'm not sure. So I'm going to experiment with that mechanic in the game. See if it works any better. Swivel her around. I'm going to add some wizards as well. Evil wizards are quite actually badass looking in this game, as you'll see. I might add multiplayer support, but I think with Game Guru, multiplayer is only supported if you've got Game Guru as well, so I'm not sure. I might add it in anyway, because it wouldn't be too difficult to add it in, just as an additional. Let's see if they attack first. Well, she's attacking, but she's not very fast, which is not good. Oh, he's walking around, that's good. There's a zombie still. Well, they are attacking, I just need to up their speed. That's a good positive thing. Just need to be faster. I hate the sound effects. Give them the women such a high-pitched scream. Anyway. Okay, let's just see if I can speed them up a bit. They're too slow at the minute. Probably 140 at least. Need to be faster, but it's not a challenge. Okay, faster 2. More like 200 or something. 180. Variate them a bit maybe. So what I'm doing there is just editing the actual properties of each entity, in this case the enemy. doing a little bit of difference. So trying to vary the animation speed too, make it a bit faster. Okay, I'm just going to see what this does. I want the enemies to speed up. This is just too easy at the minute. I want it to be at least challenging. Please get your paw away from the power button. Away. Oh, it's going a bit faster now, it's good. I want them to run though, I don't want them to just walk around. Yeah, at least the AI works now. I might change it so that you get health from the mushrooms as well. That's a good idea, actually. That's a very good idea. I'm going to change the mechanics so that it incentivizes the player even more because you get health. I want to not take off the regen completely. So what I'll do now is kind of just messing with some of the settings, I guess, of the actual mechanics of the game. Doing that more than anything else, really. And re-adding the enemies in. Just rethinking some of the core mechanic, really. So next step is make the mushrooms that you collect so they add health on, probably about 30 health per mushroom, or 25 will be a bit cooler. Okay, I'll have to add a script for it, I think. So it's already got the coin on it. I can just modify the coin script actually, so I'll just do that. I think I can just do that easily enough. Go into this the apps directory. I've got all the scripts inside our own folder. I just need to go into the Game Guru directory first. Big one here. Nope. So the story, Shroom Hunter. It's coin collected currently. That one is being triggered. Just do a new function. Function add health, and then that should just add the health afterwards. Yeah, it just needs to add health. It doesn't need to be on E, which I think just refers to itself. I don't know what the code is for this. I have to figure out what all I have to do is add player health on. Just going to look this up quickly. Health player Game Guru. There we go. Set player health. Add player health. 20. I think that should probably work. I think that should run as usual. So that should be adding a coin. Add health player. So that's working. I think I should just put it here instead of there. I think that might work. I'll just check it works now. Oof. Bit harder. Bit cold at the minute. So what I'm doing here is really manipulating scripts and then just testing them straight away to just see that they work. I didn't really do any programming there, we just found a method that works. Right. Okay, so it didn't crash. I'm going to get hurt first. Right, so I've been hurt now. See if this works. Nope, doesn't work. I need to debug it. Oh. Right, okay, that didn't work. As you can see, I got. Right, let's get hurt first. It hurt me, come on. Try! Okay, yeah, I see that should be adding health, it's not. Did I save it? Yeah, saved it. To make sure it's the right script I'm working on. Bet you it's that. Probably a whole of a hyphen or something. Coin collect, no, it is that one. Coin collect. Got loot, yeah. Is that file? Is that script here? Sorry. Files anything. Just make sure I'm going from the right place first. First thing first. Yeah, Shroom Hunter Coin Collect, the right one, yeah. So just... I don't know if I'm not that familiar with Lua, and then if you have to do this kind of thing. I'm more of a JavaScript programmer, I'm not really familiar with this syntax. Right, if the player doesn't know, I'll try and add this as a separate function. Function, add health, I'm not sure if it has to be added as a separate thing, so just try that. Add some of here. G player health. Ah, that's a good point actually. Okay, so we need the initial player health, yeah, alright, cool. No. So that's saying if player health, if this is correct, I'm not sure if it is. Should I have G health? Ah! and see if this does anything interesting now. Oh, nasty cool stuff. Okay, that's good to know. Line 10 is where it's crashing. So the script just crashed, which is good to know because I can debug it now. So it's just line 10 that's not working. Okay, so it doesn't like that. Maybe here, function collector. Save that. See if it crashes. If it doesn't, then I think I've done it right. I think. Well, hopefully. We'll see. Let's get battered first. Let's get battered first. Come on, hit me. Hit me. Oh, now I'm invincible. Oh, no. Okay. Ah, come on. That's not collectible now. Okay, I fucked it up. Oh, no, I didn't. What? What the fuck? Ah, it's not working. It's not working. Okay, so I've just screwed up the logic somewhere. Blah 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 blah. Don't need that, I don't think. Let's try this. Before it destroys, not there. Sniff state within a statement. I don't know if I really want that. If just trying to figure out the way that this Lua is not a scripting language I'm familiar with, so it's kind of new to me. Try again. Let's see if that breaks the logic. I don't think it should. I mean, it's just adding. Store the object. Ah, there you go. Line 8. Oh. Programming in real time. Line 8. Ah, yes, because of that. I'll initiate the health. It's expected function of player health. I'll get rid of that then. I don't know if that's required though. Gee, see if that works. I'm try and do them in one single function as opposed to two. Just try and minimise it down. I don't know. I'm more of a JavaScript programmer. This is Lua is not a language I'm familiar with, so it's okay. Let's go. Right, let's go 50. Come on. Not collected it, nope, not working. Okay. Rethink the script. Medic health, yeah. Ah, so you have to put some kind of that would be quite cool. Okay, so restore this to its usual. Okay, that's fine. Keep that there. Get this here as So I'm just going to copy this basically, which is cheaty. But I'm just trying to learn from looking at other people's scripts, which I'm sure is how you learn programming basically. So Shroom. If da la la. 100. Save as that. I don't know if that needs to be there. Add player health. It's probably case sensitive, I think, so I have to be careful on that. 20, 25 to be a bit more healthy. Shroom restores health. Okay, so that should just add the coin points onto the counter, and then they should then initiate the health if it's less than 100. Because I only want to run that if it's less than 100, because that's the max health. Let's go for it. La 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 la. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Save that. Yeah. Should work now, I think. Well, I mean that. The way I've written it makes sense. Right, hurt me. Punch me, baby. Oh, bollocks. Still not. Okay. So debugging exercise, I'm going to run that first and then try and do the other one afterwards. I'll just change the logical flow. Give it that. Because I can't run it as a separate script. I want to run it in the same one, and it doesn't make sense to do that anyway. Blah blah blah. Go away. Oh shit. Okay. That destroys the object. So before I do that, that's an if statement there. I don't know how it is with nested functions. I'm not sure if that's even allowed. We'll find out pretty soon. I don't know if that's really something I'm supposed to do. Yeah, because I've got running the function, the coin collect main, if player does instantly play sound, coin count +1. Run that function if players over 100 player distances. So that's what you there. That's what you there. Run there. So then that should come up for 2 seconds. And that should end that, and then destroy at the end of that loop. And for it now. It should just error if I've got it really wrong. So just throw up a big error if I've really fucked it on the script. Which it hasn't, which is good. Don't you hurt me, baby. Okay, I'm not that one's malfunctioning for some reason, but let's try this. No! No! Okay, so I won't run anyway because I need to get hurt first. Hurt me. Where the... No, come on, hurt me. Ah! Oh, this one's not working. You will both be sorry! No. Okay, that's kind of annoying. I don't know why that's not working. Okay. Coin collect, right? So let's make sure we're running on the coin collect the loop in. Well, it definitely is because it was crashing before, wasn't it? Oh. Let's see, it's not usable as a collectible thing. So, I've just messed the script in somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Let's quickly go back on the forums again. This is how literally it's most of the time on any of these things you solve most real like coding issues. I'm going to put some music on in the background because I don't want to listen to some music while I code. Okay, so That just holds current player health. G. Set. That's the total help. Nope, this doesn't work. I don't know if you can yeah, I don't know if you'll run that function, so I'm just trying to nest the function inside a function. Okay, so it's not crashed, which is good. Let's start. Oh, bloody hell, you're hard. Oh, okay, no, not working still. I think I need a reference to the player somehow. Get player health. So what was it? Up here. So set player health. Oh. Oh! Needs an entity value number. I'll put value. Alright, that'll be why then. Oh, this is not the place to add player health. I'll just search on here first. Just to add that probably. Oh, that must be a reference to entity, right? Got you. Still getting used to Lou. I spent way too long on that issue, but it needs to be right so I can be mine. Hit me. Hit me! Right. No. Well, I'll collect it, I just don't get the health added on. That's probably a minor error. I think it's less minor. 25. Doesn't need sound. So it's destroying that, but it's not running this loop. Try doing it after. Yeah, so I'll end the. Try that there. Just destroy it. Let's try and run it first. I don't know. I'll try and do as much as possible. Shouldn't really matter, I don't think. Wow. Still one function, yeah. No. Alright, get hit. Punch me! That should go to 75. No! Come on, man. I don't know if I have to get the health first. Right, I think I need to get health. And then apply it. Ah. Try that then. Try this one now. Horrible face. Hit me. Don't taste me, bro. Oh no, it's not working. Again? Come on. Joking, man. Joking. It's fucking bullshit. Now it's just starting to annoy me a bit. It's just a display trigger. Coin counter which is needed. La la la.